Hi Reddit Recapped here. Today we are going to tell you a collection of stories titled What is the grossest thing you've ever seen in public? Enjoy our community's stories, as always stay safe, and take care. Riding the bus at 3 a.m. with my then girlfriend. I watched someone who had clearly just gotten off work take off his shirt, take out his little kit, and shoot what I can only assume was into one of the festering sores on his arm. It looked to be an amount of that was just to keep him straight, not knock him out. Nothing about his appearance or demeanor suggested he was enjoying the process, or was unaware of his complete loss of dignity. We made eye contact briefly, and it was very clear to me that this man had been reduced to a self-aware shell, just floating through his day on the fast track to death. I've seen a lot of addicts in my time, but this was the first one to break my heart. I used to work as a lifeguard. Some guy decided to pee on the rocks in the steam room, causing it to fill with steamed pee. This all happened before I got to work. One of my coworkers decided to mess with me and told me to go check out something in the steam room. I didn't know what had happened. I took one step in and had a breath of steamed pee, then I proceeded to puke in a garbage can. Last year on my way into work I was driving behind a car that struck a pedestrian. The lady ran into fast-moving traffic from behind a parked car. There was no way anyone could see her, much less stop in time. She darted into the street and the car in front of me plowed right through her, and she went flying through the air. We all slammed on our brakes, including the car that struck her, and the woman driving the car that hit her got out, and was screaming, "Oh my God, are you okay? Oh my God." The woman stood up, looked at the driver and the row of cars and said, "Am I okay?" in such an eerily calm manner. Why it still sticks with me today is because she was clearly not okay. Her arm was broken and pointing the wrong direction, her head was pouring blood, and tons of teeth were knocked out. She stood there after muttering her question for about 10 seconds before collapsing. Used to be a janitor on the Las Vegas Strip. First week on the job I saw a girl get so intoxicated she passed out after vomiting and losing control of her bowels. This was at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. We had to call the ambulance for her. Her friend was almost as drunk. She was still drinking her large drinks while sitting right next to her mess. My supervisor was nice enough to handle it since it was my first bio. Saw some ladies walking home from a college party. Well, one friend tried to help up the other who had fallen, and projectile vomited all over the girl she was trying to help, which led to the other girl vomiting as well. It was messy, vile, and seemed straight out of a movie. I was washing my hands in a bar restroom, and a girl walked in and went over to the sink. She pulled a tube out her purse, inserted it into her belly button, and took a piss through it into the sink. Then she pulled the tube out and stuffed it back into her purse, dripping pee. Didn't wash her hands, didn't even turn the water on. Just walked back out. Look, whatever medical situation you have, fine. But use a toilet and wash your maybe? I think it was the audacity of the nature of what happened versus what actually happened that caught me by surprise. It was after a football game, and there were thousands of people waiting to catch the train at the end of the game. There is this group of teenage girls on the crowded platform. One decides she needs to pee, and so pops a squat right on the platform. Just pulls down her pants, exposing her entire genital region, squats down on the platform, and takes a huge piss which no one can avoid as it starts running onto all of our shoes. Well, the train comes, and they get on the train whilst a transit cop comes looking for them. They ran to get in another car. However, all the riders, being unsympathetic as they just had all their shoes pissed on, generously pointed the cops in the direction of the girls, who were promptly arrested and taken off the train. This marks the end of the collection of stories titled What is the grossest thing you've ever seen in public? I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Turn on your notifications and leave a comment to help the channel grow.